are with our Team Corally Muraco stripped at the minute because we're doing quite a few upgrades to it, which will all be coming soon. But this video is to show everyone this truck bed liner black spray paint. Now I see quite a few people sticking this on the inside of the shells, and I've seen it about and thought what a good idea it would be to give it a try on the chassis. As you can see, the Muraco chassis is taking a bit of a beating. Quite a few of the chassis do get this way. Now I've given this a go already on a Armour Typhon 6S chassis, and it works really well. It's super tough, gives you a matte black textured finish, absolutely brilliant stuff, and quite cheap. It's what, £8, which is, I don't know, what, $10–15, and you can buy it in most of your car accessory shops. And as I say, I've done one chassis already, and there's absolutely loads left in this tin. And this is Autotech, but there is loads of different makes out there. So basically, I've stripped this Italian down now, this Muraco down, and it's going to be getting a Radical RC UK bash bar, which will cover most of the chassis. But me being me, want to get it to look nice, and the bits that show be super tough. So what I will be doing is giving it a quick rub over with some 120 grade sandpaper. This is the soft pad. I like to use these. You can get in all the nooks and crannies. And then I'll take it outside and we'll give it a few coats of this. Now this can go straight on. It says to go over previously painted surfaces, but as I say, I've used it over a chassis already that was scratched up very much like this, and it went over and stuck to it absolutely lovely. I say it's super tough. If you're wanting something that's going to cover the chassis and protect it even more, you can get the Armour skins, which, you know, I thought were a bit silly sticking a sticker on the bottom of the chassis because they get ripped off, but the Armour skins are absolutely mega tough. But this truck bed liner black spray paint does work really well, and it is quite tough. So basically I'll give it a good old rub over with the 120, give it a good buff up, which will also help remove some of the scratches, and then we'll go outside and give it a spray. But once I've given it a good rough up with the 120, I'll either use a bit of brake cleaner over it, or I do like using these Hippo heavy duty alcohol wipes. Absolutely brilliant they are. You can just pull one out and give it a good clean up. Gets all the grease and everything off, so you can get it all sprayed just like that. So we'll clean up both sides. We won't be spraying this side because this side stays quite nice, and you don't really need it on this side, but we'll get the bottom sprayed up, and we will see you outside in a sec. Alright guys, here we are out with the Muraco chassis. Just giving it one final clean off. We have given it a good clean with some alcohol wipes, but I've just used a bit of brake cleaner on it, get any leftover grease and marks off it, any fingerprints or anything. It's had a good buff up with some 120 grade sandpaper. As I've said before, I like to use the soft pads, so you can get on all the nooks and crannies. Sandpaper also helps take out some of the scratches, but this stuff's quite thick. You can stick it on quite thick, and it does take up quite a few of the marks. Give this a good shake, a couple of minutes. I've already given it a good shake up. We'll let the brake cleaner disperse, and then we'll give it a coat. Now it does say you can do 2 or 3 coats. We're outside, so that we're in the air. If you're inside, I would advise using a face mask. If you're in a room, open a window, because this stuff's quite smelly. So it takes about 20 minutes, half hour for this to dry. So all I'm going to do, about 30 centimeters away, which is about 12 inches or so, start on this side and just give it a good coat. And what I like to do is go around the other side so that we can get everything covered pucker. As you can see, it gives a stipply textured coat. You don't want to put too much on, otherwise it will just run off everywhere. And there you go, guys. That's a nice coat of truck bed liner black over it. Now if you want, which I'll probably do on this one looking at it, is let that dry for half an hour, then give it another quick coat, and then we'll get the car back together and take it out for a rip. So there you go, guys, bit of truck liner on your chassis, nice and tough, nice and simple, nice and cheap, nice black protected chassis. Right guys, so here we are with the finished article. It had 2 coats in the end, and I've left it for now for 48 hours because it does take quite a while to dry pretty damn hard. And as you can see, it looks absolutely awesome. Now I don't think it's going to hold up as well as the anodized original chassis, but it seems pretty tough, and we're going to give it a go soon. Now, as I've said, I have got a Radical RC UK bash bar, which is going to cover most of it anyway, but we will get this car back together and be giving it a bash soon. I have done, as I've said, another couple of chassis, but haven't been out and tested them yet, so we will give this a good hoon soon. But it does seem I've put a couple of bits back on. The bolts bite into it, and it doesn't seem to pull it off. You can't scratch it off with your nail, so it seems pretty tough. So I'll get this car back together and we'll give it a good old hoon soon. So stay tuned to the channel, and hopefully you'll be able to get to see how this holds up. But there you go, guys. Some of the truck bed liner black spray paint, textured finish. As I say, if you're going to do it, 2 coats I think is probably best, and leave it for a good 48 hours to dry. There you go, guys, looking awesome. I'm going to get this car back together now and we will get out. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you want to see this car back together and hooning. So love you all lots. See you soon. Bye bye. Just had the Muraco out, running 6S, beat the absolute bejeebers out of it, as you can see, popped the pivot balls, full bash session to come soon with all the upgrades on this thing. But just wanted to show you the, although there isn't much of it showing, not really a mark, couple of grass scuffs on it, but yeah, hasn't scratched it at all, so stuff's pretty tough. Let's say I've used it on another car and it seemed to work okay. So there you go, guys. The truck bed liner on the chassis. You know, if you're looking for something half decent to tighten your chassis up, give it a go. It's a Limitless on the bench, getting some upgrades. That'll be coming soon. But there you go, guys. The Muraco chassis, truck bed linered, awesome. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Loads more coming up. So we had a full bash session with this with a load of other upgrades on it. So that'll be coming soon. So love you all lots. Bye bye.